How's it going, everybody? Brian again. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the videos so far. Today gonna go through my Bo Jackson personal collection cards. When I was a kid, Bo Jackson, King Griffey Jr., if you've seen that video that I've posted, he was my favorite baseball player by far, but my favorite athlete, and still my favorite athlete of all time, is Bo Jackson. I think a lot of guys my age, when they were kids, Bo Jackson was their favorite athlete. He played football, he played baseball, and he was an all-star and a Pro Bowler. And he was one of the most amazing athletes to watch of all time. I think if he had not gotten injured in football, I think we were robbed of watching one of the all-time greatest athletes of all time have his full career. So I'm going to go through. So when I was a kid, I tried to collect every Bo Jackson card I could. This is most of what I had when I was a kid. I can't find some of the ones that I think I had. They're probably still stowed away somewhere. I'm missing, including a couple iconic cards that the one specifically I'm thinking of is the one where he's wearing the no shirt with the football pads with the baseball bat on his shoulder, which is a pretty iconic card and actually pretty valuable now. But if you can get it in a PSA 10. So here goes. Most of what I had was baseball, but I do have some of his football cards. Look at 90 tops. It's kind of not a. This card is part of a set that was so overproduced, and most of the cards in that set are not worth very much money. So, but still Bo Jackson. It's 88 tops. Baseball. Here's one of him when he's on the Angels. So when he had been on the Angels after his hip replacement, when he got hurt in baseball, I think most people probably know, he had to get a hip replacement surgery, but he came back and played baseball after the hip replacement surgery. Played for the White Sox first and then the Angels to end his career. Looks like he played about 10 seasons of baseball and about 4 seasons of football, including getting drafted twice in the NFL. He didn't want to play for the Tampa Bay Bucks, so he just went and played baseball, and then he got redrafted the next year by the Raiders, and then went and played for Al Davis and the Raiders. And I'm a Raider fan, so Bo Jackson, when I was a kid, I see him all the time. I actually went and saw him in the Kingdom before. So I got to see him play one time in person when I was a kid. Another one of him, a 94 Fleer on the White Sox. I think this is 94 tops from the White Sox. 91 score. Would have been in his prime of his football career. This is a checklist, but it's kind of an artistic card. Team MVP, I guess it's not a checklist, but this one's like 91 score baseball, kind of one of the cards I remember as a kid. This is a more recent one. I think it's from Topps Heritage. It's a new card. Studio. Another one of the 90 tops. 90 score baseball. Another 90 score from the All-Star game, which I think he was the MVP of. 92 tops. This would have been, I think the second year he came back, after the hip surgery. 89 tops. And these are some, I don't even know what, MVP, that's the brand of the cards. These are just kind of some generic stuff. I used to try to get whatever I could get my hands on, so I have some of this weird non-name brand stuff. It's not very valuable, but it's still Bo Jackson, and that's all I cared about as a kid. A mini card. I think this is a sticker, actually. I'm not 100% sure. a 91 score. You know, he was known as a home run hitter. He also had one of the best arms I've ever seen. He's one of the athletes that, as he's gotten farther away from his career, like the stories about him kind of tall tales, you know. I remember one time he threw all the way from the back wall in center field, straightaway center field, and threw a strike to get somebody tagging up from third to throw them out, like stuff like that he actually did. They have on video, but there's also a lot of tall tales and stuff like that from before he got into the league. There's a dispute on what his 40 time was going at the NFL Combine. Some people say that it was the fastest combine of all time. This is before electronic timing, though. Some people had him clocked at like 4.22. Other people had him clocked as low as 4.19, which would be the fastest 40 time of all time. But he's one of the fastest players to ever get in the NFL. So one of the greatest athletes. He was he lettered 3 times in college at Auburn in track, football, and baseball. And he only did track because he was so fast that the track coaches wanted him to run, and he did pretty well on that too. Another 88 tops. This is one of my favorite cards of him, even though it's not that valuable. Kind of shows you he was just a physical specimen of a person, it wasn't like he was a big bodybuilder type weight lifter. He was built like that naturally without working at it much. Couple 89 tops, another 91 score. This one's kind of beat up, 90 Donruss. Another 90 Donruss Diamond Kings. These cards are way overproduced. You call it the junk wax era. But these are also cards I had as a kid that I used to handle all the time. So like the wear and tear on the edges there is from me. Just kind of going through it all the time like I'm doing right now for a video. But just looking through 91 Donruss, 91 Fleer, 90 tops. I'm actually going to get a box of these soon. Make a video of opening them. With this set, although they're way overproduced and not really very valuable, they do have one of the most valuable cards of the 90s. Actually, the most valuable card. It's super rare. It's a Frank Thomas rookie card that has no name printed on the front right here. Most people, if you're familiar with cards, probably know about it. But they produced so much of that set that you can still get cases of that 90 tops, and people sell them, and they're getting more popular as a chase for the no name on front Frank Thomas, because it's worth about $10,000 if you could get it graded in a PSA 10, which is by far the most valuable card of the 90s when cards were way overproduced. So 89 All-Star from 90 tops, and 91 Leaf, or 90 Leaf. So right now I'm just going through the main bulk of kind of the common Bo Jackson cards I have, the ones that aren't super valuable. As I did with the Griffies, I went and bought his rookie cards, a lot of them in a PSA 10, and I have those, and I'll go through those to end the video. 90 Fleer, 91 Donruss, 90 tops, 91 Donruss, 91 Donruss. You can always tell the cards that I had when I was a kid. Those are the ones that are worn. So I used to handle them a lot. Some of these I have obtained since then. This is like a 90 collectors or 90 Upper Deck checklist. Upper Deck was really into the artist painting type stuff that they put onto cards, which is really cool. And the 90 tops, Bo knows yardage, and that's the, Bo knows was the marketing ploy. Bo knows all the different types of sports. He could do anything. Kind of one of the tall tales of Bo Jackson was that he never played basketball in his life, but he walked into a gym, did a 360 dunk, and and walked away. That's not. Who knows if that actually happened, but it's a story that's told. It's kind of his own legend, and Bo Jackson, he does some charity things now where he bikes across the country or bikes across Alabama, raising money for charity. And I think he likes to play up the old legends. He doesn't really confirm or deny them because it's good for business. He does some. He has some side business things that like barbecue. I think barbecue sauce. I think Bo Jackson sells stuff like that. So playing up to the tall tales probably helps his business. 91 tops. This chart is horribly out of focus. Not very common that you see that. It's like kind of a misprinted card. 88 Donruss. 91 Fleer Ultra. 90 Fleer. 89 Donruss. I'm also going to get a box of this set, and open them. The card, that would be the King Griffey Jr. rookie card, is the main one you're looking for there. There's a Kurt Schilling rookie, Randy Johnson rookie that are in there as well. So look for that video soon. If you guys enjoy my videos, like and subscribe and share. I appreciate it. And just getting started with this. I figure if I'm gonna spend a lot of my free time going through all these cards and getting ready to resell a lot of them, might as well make some videos about it because the videos are getting popular. That's a cool card. 94 score. The black, I always like the cards, and I think a lot of collectors do, where the uniforms match the border and everything on the card. It kind of just makes for good eye appeal. This is always one of the most iconic cards that I remember as a kid. I don't remember what brand it is or where it came from, but there's something, if you notice on this, it's a mirrored, the card's been printed as a mirror image. The socks is backwards on both of them. I'm not sure if all the cards are like this, or if there's a corrected version of it, or if it's just an uncorrected error, but you see cards like that from time to time, inverse images. Usually as an error card. Error cards can be worth money. 91 Classic. Top Stadium Club. 91 Upper Deck. Bash Brothers 2. That's what this is referring to. The Bash Brothers were Jose Canseco and Mark McGwire. When Bo Jackson went to the White Sox and teamed up with Frank Thomas, they referred to them as the Bash Brothers 2. That's what that card is. I'm not sure what. This is one of those. I'm not sure. They both went to Auburn. I'm not really sure the brand of this card. I have some of those with that. I was just collecting anything Bo Jackson, so I don't even really know where that card came from. But here's a 93 Fleer, I think. 94 Fleer, or 94 Upper Deck. I believe this is his press conference when he signed with the Angels. He ended his career with his Angels. He was a DH by that time. He couldn't really play in the field because of the hip issues. He couldn't really run very well either. So, there's football card, 91 Fleer. Another one that not in very good condition because I used to have it, play around with it as a kid. Another 91 Fleer. Jackson All Alone, the Raiders. 87 Team Leaders. This is technically his rookie year card. It's not his rookie card. I think I have his rookie card in here somewhere. I'll go through for the rookie football card is what I mean. This is his third year card. 90 Fleer. Another one of those 91 Fleer. I got a bunch of those. And record breakers. There's the Bo Nose. Alright, so we're going to go some of the ones I have in penny, or top loaders. This is kind of an iconic 91 Fleer. I can't remember. Provision, I think, is what these cards are called. I'm not sure. If you guys know, want to correct me. If I'm saying anything that's not accurate, feel free to comment. correct me. I definitely will read it. But this is one of those iconic cards I remember as a kid. Just the the artistry of it is a really cool card. A lot of these are becoming more valuable. Most of the value in cards now, especially there's been a resurgence in the card market, baseball, sports card market, but most of it's rookie cards and parallel. Like the newer cards is rookie cards, parallels, numbered cards, autographs, things like that, and they're all the ones that are graded, professionally graded, like PSA, BGS, a couple other card grading services that basically just certify the condition of the card, and they put them in the cases that you'll see in a second. Bow Breaker, this was always one of the cards that was iconic as a kid. Bo Jackson used to strike out and break his bat over his knee, which is pretty incredible if you actually think about it. Like, he's that strong, he could break a baseball bat with his knee, and he did it pretty frequently for a little while there. So this card was commemorating that. This is a 90 All-Star Game card for 90 Upper Deck. He was the top vote getter for the All-Star Game, for starting the All-Star Game. So he started in the All-Star Game, and he was the MVP that year. And this is a 91 Upper Deck. Like I said, this is one of my cards I really liked. Just that stance. Some of these ones are ones I have top sleeved. I'm going to send off to get graded. They're most of them are these are in pretty good condition. This is 90 Upper Deck, or 89 Upper Deck. This is the set. So this is the set that has the Griffey rookie. That's like one of the most valuable cards of the late 80s for sure, if not 80s and 90s combined, is the Griffey, or is the King Griffey Jr. rookie. It's a card I've never owned. When I was a kid, it was something that was too expensive for me to buy. And then when I went and bought all the Griffey rookies and PSA 10s, I got stubborn and didn't want to pay more than like $200 for it. And I never ended up buying it. Same thing with the Tiffany cards, like the Topps Tiffany and the Bowman Tiffany cards, which I didn't want to pay $200 for them, which was a mistake. The Upper Deck ones were $3,000 or $4,000 now in a PSA 10. The Bowman Tiffany and the Topps Tiffany are also worth $3,000 or $4,000 in a PSA 10. Griffey rookies have really gone up, and I made the video on it if you guys haven't seen it. But this is 90 Bowman, I believe. Yeah. 90 Fleer. This is the rookie card I had of Bo Jackson as a kid. It's not a PSA 10. I'm not going to send it in to get graded. This is the one that I remember having as a kid, so it's a card I'm attached to. But so I won't send it in to get graded, but I'm going to go through the PSA 10s I have here in a second, so you can see those. This is the metal card, action packed. I think they were. They're kind of cool. So this is Bo Jackson's Topps rookie, 87 Topps. And this one is not really in very good condition either. Like I said, this is the one I had as a kid. I had these stowed away, and these were in a top loaders, and a few of these cards were stored upside down and fell out of the top loaders and into just a shoebox that I had full of cards. So a couple of these got real rough when I got them back out of storage. I found them randomly in the shoebox, which was kind of upsetting to me because they got a little bent. But these are ones that I don't really care about the value on. These are ones that I'm just attached to. And a lot of this stuff, the value of these are going up, and especially the PSA 10 ones that I have, the rookie cards. But I'm not really looking to sell them. So this is Bo Jackson's baseball rookie or football rookie card. Obviously it's football. He's wearing football pads. I've had this card for a long time. This one's not in very good condition, but like I said, this is one that I've been attached to since a kid. This card's really gone up in value too if you get into PSA 10. This one is not. This one's off center. It's even kind of miscut, it looks like, but I've had this since I was a kid, so I'll keep it. I'll probably end up picking up this card in a PSA 10 or even a PSA 9. PSA 9, difference in prices between PSA 9 and PSA 10 is significant, even though you're really kind of getting a card that you really might not even tell a layman that doesn't grade cards for a living or even look at a lot of graded cards. You wouldn't really know the difference between a 9 and a 10. So I'll probably end up picking that up in a PSA 9. It's a lot cheaper than the PSA 10s. That's where the real value in cards is. This is the 86 Topps Traded rookie card. I have this one as well. This is the one on the ones I've had since a kid. I have this one in PSA 10. I'm going to show you in a second. And then here's the 87 Donruss. They're both his rookie cards. This is a notoriously hard. Both of these cards are notoriously hard to get graded in a good condition, unless you're getting the cards straight out of old wax packs that you found. You know, you can still get a lot of these old cards. You can get unopened packs in boxes still in the wax boxes, and most of the ones you're going to find in a PSA 10 are going to be cards that are coming straight out of the packs. I did my last video was a basketball card box opening, some pinch it stuff. So I'm going to do more videos of those. So if you guys enjoying this, make sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends, and comment anything that you might feel to be pertinent. And I really appreciate you guys watching. All right, so these are my PSA 10 graded cards. I think I have an SGC in here, graded card, too. This one's the 87 Fleer. You know, I picked these up the same time I picked up most of the Griffey rookies that I had that I made the video about a couple days ago. Most of these I paid less than $50 for, I think. They're worth a lot more than that now. A lot of these older cards, if you can get them in the certified PSA 10 or BGS 10 mint condition, certified in the cases, really have some value to them. So there's 87 Donruss. This is my favorite Bo Jackson rookie card right here. It just I like the black and the yellow, yeah, the rated rookie. Always liked that as a kid too. There's the 87 Topps, the Future Stars card. You know, like I said, I had that one in a not so good condition. I have a feeling I might be missing a card. Could be somewhere still in my storage. I think I have the 87 Topps Traded one, or 86 Topps Traded one that I have. I'm pretty sure I have this card in a graded card somewhere. I just don't know where it's at right now. But here's the last one I have, SGC Donruss Rookies, 86 Donruss. This is, they have the Rookies set. So Donruss, for about 10 years or so, in the late 80s, early 90s, they had the Rookies set that you could buy separately. They didn't come in packs. You bought them as a complete set. And they had a lot of the rookies in there, and that's what this is from. This is SGC 98 Gem 10. So this one's graded out of 98 out of 100. Yeah. The cool thing about the graded cards is you can go on their websites, look up this number, and they'll certify that it's a genuine card that they graded. They tell you the populations of them, so you get to see how many of these Gem Mint 10s there are. They will show you what the last sell on eBay or various sites that sell cards, how much they've gone for, so you get an actual idea of what the real value of the cards are. You can, you know, they had Beckett back in the day that tell you the general idea of what the value of the cards are, but, you know, the real, nowadays you can kind of see the real value of cards because what they're selling for. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the videos. You know, let me know in the comments what you think. If I messed up on anything or I might have said anything inaccurate, let me know. and let me know if you're enjoying what you see. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and have a good day, guys.